So hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to build an SQL query using select by attribute using ArcGIS Pro. So now let's get started. So in this video we're going to actually focus on how to write in a query string. So the query string is very useful in case of selecting a particular record or a kind of create a subset of information. So based on the data stored in your attribute table, which is inside your shapefile. For example, the reserved forest. So in the table of content we have this shapefile called reserved forest. So in that I'm going to right click and click this option called attribute table. So this is the attribute table, and in this section, in this attribute table, you can able to see we have different fields here. For example, categories and the owner type. And this particular shapefile is a resort forest. So each of this number here, for example, 01 which indicates a different owner type, and 07 which indicates another different type of owner type. So for example, you can consider the 01 as a government owner type, and we can consider 07 as a non-government owner type. So now we can actually use the select by attribute option so to create a query to select out the individual owner types. For example, we have this different types of owner types starting from 1 to 7. So to do that, we're going to navigate to this option called select by attribute, and a new window pop up saying select by attribute here. So in the input row, I'm going to mention as the reserved forest. So the second option is the selection type here. So you can use a different selection type starting from a new selection, or add to a current selection, or remove from the current selection, or select a subset from the current selection, or switch the current selection, or clear the current selection. So we're going to select this option called new selection. And next is the expression. So expression, an SQL expression used to select a subset of records. So now we're going to actually use the query statements or a kind of structured query language, SQL. So basically all kinds of the database languages uses the structured query language. So we are using basically in order to enable you to write a statement and to return a data result that you are interested in seeing. So it allows you to kind of filter out and select a particular record of your choice. So basically my objective is to find out which one of this following protected areas actually corresponds to to this particular type of owner type, that is 01. So we have to identify this identify from this reserved forest where the particular this which is owned by this particular owner type called 01. So our objective is to identify the reserved forest area which is owned by this particular owner type called 01. So to do that, first we're going to navigate to the expression section here, and in that I'm going to select this particular so I'm going to select this particular field called own type, that is owner type. And now we're going to select this particular expression is called owner type is equals to 01. So we have this variety of different expressions here, so you can able to see. So I'm going to select this particular expression is equals to, you're going to select 01. So the interesting thing about using the select by attribute is so it is very easy to subset the data from the large data. So for example, we have managed to subset this particular owner type which owns this following set of reserve forest using the simple expression here we have mentioned, that is owner type field is equals to, and in that we're going to select this particular field called 01. So the 01 which represents so all this number which represents the different owner type. So for example, the 01 which represents the non-government owner type. So we're going to select this. So the basic structure of this expression starts with the where and followed by the field, and the middle we have our operator. So we have different operators you can able to see. So we have this we have selected this particular operator is equals to. So basically the operator which performs the operations that you want to do compare to a particular value. And here you can able to see we have a lot of different operators. You can do a selection here, and last the value here we are selecting. So the type of owner type we are selecting. So we're going to select this particular owner type which is value, and last we have this option called invert by the clause. So this particular option which indicates to specify whether the expression will be used as is, or the opposite of the expression will be used. So now we're going to leave it as a default here, and they're going to click apply, and now I'm gonna click OK. So from here, once we apply the select by attribute here, so you can able to see the 9 out of 1023 got selected out. So we're gonna select only the selected features using this option here, that is show selected records. So these are the following the records got selected with the owner type of 0.01. So you can able to see here the government owned, that is non-government owned reserve forest area. So we have a following which can be seen here. So we can able to see, so this particular area, let me zoom into this particular area here. So this particular area which indicates the non-government owned reserve forest area. So this particular reserve forest area is protected by the non-government agencies, you can able to see here. So now let me expand my attribute table here. So now I'm going to clear my selection. So I'm going to apply a new condition. So we're going to navigate this particular option, that is select by attribute. So the window pop up saying select by attribute. So now the second objective is to identify the reserve forest area that is owned by the government agencies. So for that, we're going to select the input rows to be similar reserve forest, and the selection type will be the new selection. So to identify the owner type, which is of the reserve forest owned by the government agency, to identify that, we're going to use the similar options here. I'm going to select the owner type, and is equals to 07. So 07, which indicates so the government owned reserve forest areas, and I'm going to apply another conditions here. So I'm going to click this option called add a new clause. So in this, I'm going to select owner type. So once you selected in your second expression as the owner type is not equals to 06. So 06, which indicates the non-profit agencies which owns the reserve forest area, which is indicated in 06 owner type. So our objective is to identify the owner type where the reserve forest is owned by the government agencies, as well as the owner type which is not equals to 06, which indicates the non-profit agencies. So 06, which indicates the non-profit agencies, and 07, which indicates the reserve forest area which is owned by the government agencies. So now we're going to click the apply, and let us visualize the result here. So I'm going to click apply. So now here you can able to see in the section here, so we have around 592 features got selected out of 1023 features. So we're going to click OK, and it's looks like there is 592 different locations that are owned by the government agencies. So now let us visualize the selected features. So I'm going to click this option called show selected records. So in this way, you can kind of combine two different kinds of sets of two different operations, or the two different sets of fields, operators, and value to kind of pare down the selection even more. So now you can able to see these are all the selected features which indicates the reserve forest which is owned by the government agencies. So you can able to see here. So all these areas are owned by the government agencies. The reserve forests which are owned by the government agencies, you can able to see. And now let me clear the selection here, and I'm going to navigate the all records, and I'm going to click the option called select by attributes again. So in the next expression, let me remove this. So the next expression, I'm going to select the area, the shape area which is greater than, greater than 100,000. So we're going to mention the value here. The shape area which is greater than 100,000. So we're going to click apply, and going to click OK. So now you can able to see here the shape area which is greater than 100,000 got selected here. You can able to see from the result here. So basically in this case, I'm just trying to filter down the shape area based on shape area, and I'm looking for the large reserve forest areas which is clearly got selected from this expression here. The reserve forest area which is greater than 100,000 got selected out here. So let me zoom in and see the result here. So you can able to see here, so all the larger area got selected, and all the smaller reserve forest areas are not got selected here. So you can able to see only the larger reserve forest area which is greater than 100,000 got selected, and the smaller reserved areas are not got selected here. You can able to see from the result here. So you can let me zoom in here. So now let me navigate to the select by attribute again here, and I'm going to apply a different condition now. So we're going to navigate to the select by attribute. So previously we selected the shape area which is greater than 100,000. So now we're going to select the operator to be less than 100,000. So now let me click apply, and we're going to click OK. So around 519 features got selected here. So you can able to see, and you can able to see. Now we're currently visualizing the reserve forest area with the area less than 100,000. So it's pretty easy to use this particular tool here. And next we're going to apply another condition here. So I'm going to navigate to the select by attribute again, and the new in the expression section I'm going to add a new clause here, and now I'm going to select a field called owner type. The owner type is equals to 07. So 07, which indicates the reserve forest area which is owned by the government agencies. So the condition is we're going to select the shape area which is less than 100,000. Owner type to be owner type is based on the government agencies. So the result will be it's going to give us a result that is it's going to give us a result of all the reserve forest which is owned by the government agencies with the shape area lesser than 100,000. So before applying this condition, let me clear this selection out here, and I'm going to select all records. So now I'm going to click apply, and let us visualize the result. I'm going to click OK. So we have selected around 366 features got selected out of 1023 features. I'm going to click to show what selected records. So now we are currently visualizing the reserve forest which is owned by government agency with a shape area less than 100,000. So you can able to see here. So all this shape area which is less than 100,000 and owned by the government agencies. And let me navigate to the select by attribute window again. So now we have currently visualized as an expression here. So to visualize this particular expression in SQL, so I'm going to click this option. So now we can able to see here the shape area less than 100,000, and we are applying this operator and selecting the field called own type, that is owner type is equals to 07, which is the government agencies. So in order to perform a complex coding to filter the your required data, so you can use this SQL expressions here, or you can use this simple interface which is provided in ArcGIS Pro, and this is actually the SQL statement. So now I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to click OK. So now the result which indicates all this the reserve forest area which is owned by the government agency with a shape area lesser than 100,000. So now I'm going to clear this. So in this video I have shown you how to build an SQL queries statement using select by attribute in ArcGIS Pro. So thanks for watching, and make sure that you subscribe to our channel and give us a like.